I've been getting a lot of questions this year on mock scrapes. How do I use them? How do I make them? So I'm going to do a little segment on that. And I'll tell you, you want to keep these mock scrapes as natural as you possibly can. And you don't need a lot. You don't got to go to the store and drop $50 on 5 different scents and all kinds of gimmicks. Keep it natural. All you need to make the best mock scrape you can possibly make is a plastic spoon and a couple sandwich bags. That's all you need. Go to an area outside of the immediate area in which you hunt, whether it's another property you hunt, or I like to go to parks inside city limits and towns. They're usually just covered with scrapes. You go in there and you find a cluster of scrapes, you take your plastic spoon and you scrape that first, I'd say about a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch, even that's kind of getting kind of deep, of that scrape. A lot of the times you can see the moist areas where the deer have rub urinated in. And you want to take that spoon and fill your bag with, collect all these samples from all these different scrapes, and take as much as you want. I mean, fill as many bags as you want is what you're going to use. You can mix different scrapes in the bags, and the deer use these scrapes as like a scent marker, and it's they rub urinate on it. They urinate through their tarsal glands and down into their scrape, and this is how they mark it, and it's just a real social area. And how I like to use this is I take this dirt and I seal it up in the bag, and then I'll go look for fresh droppings also. Because you want to create the full illusion. You can't create half of it because then it looks a little wishy-washy. You gotta commit and go the full way and create the full illusion. And you get some fresh droppings and put that in your other bag. So now you got 2 bags. You got one with collected samples from the urine dirt, and then you got another bag with droppings in it. And what you want to do is go back to your hunting area, and I like to find a particular buck's route by using the cameras. And what I'll do is I'll make a mock scrape on his travel route. So he basically is going to stumble into this mock. I mean, there's no way around it. He's going to find it. And use the cameras to let you know where to put this mock scrape. And what I do is I take a stick, I'll find a stick, and I'll paw this thing out to about 2.5 to 3 feet around. And the closer to just bare dirt you can get this thing, the better. And really fling that dirt, because that fresh dirt and fresh earth scent is going to help attract deer too. So really fling that thing out, and it really gives it the illusion that a buck is really pawing at this dirt. And you got to have an overhanging lick branch. And what you want to do is take one of your bags, one of your sandwich bags, and put your hand kind of in it, around it, so you're not leaving scent. Don't touch the lick branch with your bare hand, and just break it one time so it's hanging straight down, pointing straight down into your mock scrape on the clearing that you've made. And then what you want to do is take that dirt and sprinkle a little bit of it on the break, where that break in the lick branch is. Most of it will all fall off and everything, that's fine. Just it touching it and falling off will leave a little bit of scent on there. And then where that lick branch is broken and hanging straight down towards your mock scrape on the ground, put your bag of urine dirt over it like this and just give it a squeeze, and then take it off. You won't be able to see any dirt on it, but there is some scent on it. And then take the rest of your dirt and sprinkle it in half of the scrape that you've made. Just sprinkle it on there, and take, however much you use, just put a nice handful of fresh droppings on the opposite side that you put the urine dirt on. And that is it. Wear your rubber boots, don't send it all up, you don't have to spend a lot of time there, and take the stick that you've made to make this out with you. And that's virtually it. Hang a camera on it and watch how these deer interact with this thing. Okay, I'm going to show you some footage now of a deer on the hit list. He's just a really, really nice mature buck. And he's got his rounds. I hunt in areas where not a lot of people own big tracts of property, and the deer are pressured, so there's a lot of night movement. And what we're doing with these mock scrapes is we're trying to threaten the territory of a specific deer. And what he's going to do is get more agitated, and we're going to try to push him into more daylight movement and to move a little earlier to find who's intruding on and infringing on his area. He doesn't want anybody to get his does. Those are his. This is his area, and he's going to make a couple day loops. So here comes this deer down this cut, and he's coming down it, walks right into the scrape, paws it out, rub urinates, just absolutely perfect. And then he walks off. And I'll tell you, I made this mock scrape maybe 2 days ago, and he's just been pounding it. And you're going to see movements change and patterns change, and it's really fun to mess with these deer's heads. They do it to us enough, so it's a little fun getting some payback. But really, these can be an absolutely awesome tool in your bag to help these deer start moving a little more frequently and a little earlier. So really get out there and try it. It's inexpensive. I mean, a plastic spoon and a couple bags, that's all you need. Keep it natural, keep it low key, and you're going to see a change in some behavior. I'm Joshua John Wells. This is Minnesota Outdoor Journal, and keep those arrows in the air.